So, I got some drip. I'm at the hospital. So, that ear infection that I was talking about, so it got worse. So, I went to the doctor. Turns out I had both a middle and an outer ear infection. And then the day before the doctor, my left eye started hurting. And I thought that it was just because I was really tired. It was only a little pain, and it was kind of like hard to close. I was like, this is probably just like, because it felt like that before when I was really tired. But then the next day, in the evening after I had gone to the doctor in the morning, it was hurting so bad. And then the next day, the medication started to kick in. And then the day after that, the medication was kicking in, doing well. And today, over the past 2 days, my mom noticed, hey, Jeremiah, you seem to be blinking a lot with your right eye and not your left. It's being weird. And then today, when I went to a restaurant for my grandpa's birthday, I tried to put on lip balm, and it wasn't real. My lip wasn't cooperating. I was like, why can't I move my lip like I normally can? So it turns out, I was telling my mom about it, and she was like, smile. And I was like, and she was like, smile, actually try and smile normal. I'm like, I am. Part of the left side of my face, the left side of my face is partially paralyzed. So if I do stuff, I can normally move my nostrils. Only the right one's doing it, not the left one. And so we went to the emergency room because I described all my symptoms to ChatGPT, and ChatGPT's cool, told me to go to the doctor. I might have tried to leg it out otherwise, and just continue taking the antibiotics I was prescribed when I went to the doctor the first time. So at the emergency room, they gave me a CAT scan, they drew some of my blood, and so basically the infection spread further, it complicated, it even got into my bones. So they're gonna give me antibiotics through IV, and they also are going to schedule me for an operation tomorrow to get the pus out of me. And I'm gonna be in here for multiple days. So I'm missing church tomorrow for sure, and lunch at my grandparents'. Unfortunately, I love the lunch, and I love going to church. I wonder if anyone's gonna visit me. We'll see. Yeah, I at least I brought my computer, my laptop, my phone, chargers and stuff. Is my phone still recording? Did it die? No, it's not dead, but it's pretty low battery. I should probably pause the recording till later. See you guys soon. You got me hooked up to the drugs. Yeah, it feels weird. Yo, it is 6 a.m. Also, I'm realizing that I had my finger in the shot for the entire first couple minutes. Anyways, it's 6 a.m. After you saw me, they had the IV and stuff in me for a good amount of time, and then they took it out, and I was on the phone with some friends, my lovely friend Genesis and Gabriella and Tanae are the people I was on the phone with during my time here. I was switching between them and stuff. When they were available while I was waiting to get seen, while I was already over here in this bed, all that stuff. And then around 3 a.m. I was able to fall asleep, and so I got about 3 hours of sleep. I was waking up a bunch as is expected with all the noise, light, etc. But 3 hours is better than nothing in a hospital. So yeah, I tried to continue sleeping when the nurse put the IV in me. But I'm a sensitive sleeper, and I literally feel, the IV in me. So yeah, she was sweet though. She was trying to not wake me up while she did it, but she doesn't know I'm a super sensitive sleeper. Hey, it's fine. Yeah. Thank God for doctors and nurses and science. Yeah, I'm tired. I have peace. It's is this recording still? Oh my gosh. Not me accidentally zooming in. So, what was I have peace and joy still. Even through all of this, it's even though this sucks, and I'm acknowledging that, and I wish this didn't happen, and and like these hard 9 months, and then this like past couple and a half weeks of really bad sickness, and even before that a couple months of really bad exhaustion, which are still going through with the sickness. Like, I have a peace that surpasses all understanding, as it talks about in, I think it's Ephesians, and where Jesus gives us peace, and he talks about it in John. Like, this is like the book of John, like it's a free gift he gives unto us, and all we need to do is receive it. Like, whenever I'm anxious, I just try and remind myself of that, the peace that he's already given me, and I hold on to it. And peace doesn't mean, oh, everything feels good. It's, I know God's got me. Like, he sent his son to die for me, and whether or not I live, I think I'll live. I'm pretty sure I'll live and not have lasting consequences. But like, even if I didn't, like, even if I had lasting consequences, or even if I died, it's like, I know God's got me. Like, there's gonna be a day where I'll be with him in eternity. No more fears, no more pains, no more tears. And maybe I should be looking at the camera more. I'm just like staring up randomly. But like, I know I'm gonna be with him one way or another. And in this time in between, I know he's gonna use everything for the good, no matter how sucky it is. He's always gonna use it. If something bad happens to me, he's like, all right, let's see how I can use this to benefit Jeremiah. We ain't gonna let anything go to waste. God knows sure how. God sure knows. God sure knows how to use the whole animal. And like, I got the joy. The Lord is my strength. Like the same thing. Like, I know he's got me and he loves me. And for any of y'all out there lacking hope, you happen to stumble across this vlog, like, just know that, like, Jesus loves you. That God sent his for God so loved the world that he gave his one and only Son, Jesus, that whoever believes in him shall not perish but have eternal life. So he loved you so much that he died for you to pay the price. Alright. What else do I want to say? Don't lose heart, don't you dare let go. That verse I just quoted is John 3:16 a second ago. Alright, my hand hurts from holding up this phone. So I'm gonna stop doing this. Alright, see you on the next clip. Okay, so I am now prepped for surgery. We're waiting on the anesthesiologist to be available, and my pain is not as bad. I still have the partial paralysis. And this is my only food for today. After the operation, I might be able to have some liquids and stuff, but I can't eat water right now. And that's annoying because I'm thirsty. My mom came over to grab all my stuff because they don't want to have it stolen. All I have is my phone, my glasses, and my charger. So that's cool. I got something. Keep me entertained, keep me occupied. And what else happened since my last recording? I don't think anything happened. And I called a couple friends. I called James and Elizabeth. They cool. Let's see how this goes. And turns out I'm gonna have like a tube in my ear for like a year or a year and a half to be able to continuously drain the fluid from my ear. It's that bad. Like, what? That's crazy. I did not realize it was that bad. So that's going to be interesting. I wonder if it's going to be like a long tube, it's going to be a little tube. I wonder whether people will see it sticking out of my ear, or whether it'll just stay in the ear. I don't know. We'll see. So that's interesting. I pray it goes well, and I'm glad the pain isn't as bad because drugs are cool. And I'm hungry and thirsty. Hopefully this bag of slightly yellow fluid quenches my thirst and my hunger. I don't know, we'll see. I feel like I should apply chapstick before I gave all my stuff to my mom to take. Darn. Oh, okay, they just said I need to hand in my phone and my glasses and my charger. And I'm going to be going to surgery soon, so yay! Unfortunately, that means I have to get off the phone. I can't listen to music or call my friends yet. But it's okay. We go stab a hole in my ear, get a bunch of pus out, and then put a tube in. and leave it there for like a year and a half, or a year, and leave it there for like a year or a year and a half. Yeah. All right. See you guys on the other side. I don't know what I'm doing. This is weird. The other side. I'm not a part of a gang. I swear. Peace. Temporarily. First food I've been allowed to have since my surgery yesterday. It's a window. I can't get sunlight or fresh air, but a window's nice. That's something I like. So basically, last night I woke up from the surgery around 5:45, and I was in this like intermediate room for like 2 hours, and I thought they were gonna call my parents to like give me my stuff because I had to take my stuff to get surgery. And then my parents were coming. I was like, did they forget me? What happened? And then I like asked one of the nurses, and no one had called me. So they called, and my mom had been waiting in the waiting room for hours, but they wouldn't let her in because visitors weren't allowed to go in that room that I was in, because it's like just trying to make sure like people who just got out of surgery don't get sick. And I technically should have been already in my own room, but because all the rooms upstairs are full where I would have gone, they couldn't do that. So I waited like another hour, so 3 hours in total. So my mom finally got there. I got my stuff, got to talk to her for a very brief amount of time, and then I waited another hour or so, and then I got sent to the room. So that's nice. Yay. And I slept kind of well, so that's nice, a little better. At least because I slept, but and I don't feel pain right now because they drugged me up a bunch. My ear hurts though if I like try and not cough, yawn or hiccup or what's the word? Hiccup, yawn, hiccup, and can't fully control my face. Normally I can flare my nostrils. Only one of them does it. And blinking, and closing my eyes. Like I can't close my left eye all the way. And when I blink, it's kind of weird. It's annoying. I don't know, honestly, I'm really tired. Seems like I might get some visitors today. That'll be really nice if I do. Yeah. This window's nice, I like it. Alright, I found my new favorite filming spot so I took a nap. I can't remember if I said it already. And I called Shellyanne, Gabriella. I think I called someone else, but I can't remember right now. I might call someone named Sarah now. And I'm gonna edit this video that I've recorded because I want to still upload it on time. But I think I'm gonna call people first before it gets like more dark and people are like, while I'm still awake, but it's quiet time, like according to curfew, like people want to be quiet and start sleeping, which will be like in an hour or something. Then I'll edit the video, and it should be rather quick since I don't have a bunch of montages or anything. I'm just like talking to the camera. So, this has been interesting. Some of my friends, Jan and Charlotte, wanted to visit, along with their mom, Sophia, maybe their dad, I don't know. Their dad didn't say anything. But they had stuff today, so I'll probably see them tomorrow. Ow, burping hurts my ear. Oh no, ow. So, yeah. Peace. See you guys in the next vlog, which may be a continuation of me being in the hospital, because I'm gonna be here for like a week.